How's it sound now, you guys? John Francis, Twisted R, how are you? Nothing yet? You do hear me, Michael? Okay, now. Alright, cool. I'm surprised I was able to fix it that quick. 2 years of messing with OBS, and started. And I remembered it. So that's a good thing. Alright, let me put this window back down. Looking at a half dime. This is a 1858 half dime. Cool. So we're gonna let everybody get in here. We're gonna give them some time. I'm gonna put gloves on. I'm running like a chicken with my head cut off like usual. RB area. I didn't to run my thing. I gotta do that. But we're getting it all back. Rudy. RB, Daryl, what's happening, Mr. USA? Jeff Dunn, good to see you. Dragonfly Lady, awesome. Treasure Trolls, Michigan. Christopher Gain, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hey, thank you, man. It's good to be back. I need this. Robert Johnson, my buddy. You are streaming. Yes, I am. We're doing a live auction, and we're because this is my family's dining room where I'm at right now. So we're putting a time limit on the auction, no matter what. And I can't hang around after. We will continue that, but tonight this is kind of get me back in the swing of things auction. They're coming home from a trip. I don't want their dining room to be in shambles, so I'm padding myself maybe an hour and a half, time to clean up, put everything away, and take it out to where I can do the shipping. So with that said, I think they're expected back at 8 West Coast time. What time we got now? I think we're going to call it 4 hours max. So yeah, 4 hours. So just so you guys have been told and you kind of know, regardless of how many coin make it to the block, we're just going to do 4 hours, and then I'm going to have to get off and handle my business. So thank you, Bill 457. Becca, how are you? Chef Leon Peters, good to see you. Dad and daughter, how are you? Before the auction starts, can I bid since you're at your family's? Oh, you can always bid, Michael. I never not let you bid. I've known you long enough. You've never stiffed me. You're a good kid, Charlie Brown. I got no problem with Michael Mullins. You're a fine young man. Who's your hillbilly? What's going on? AC/DC back in the saddle again, Jeff in the back. Yeah. Eventually, maybe sooner or later. I got football on the TV next to me, which I can keep it, maybe check the scores and stuff periodically. No, New Marshall, you count, and of course you count. I can't. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm waiting for some moderators to jump in here for the Cowgirls game. Yeah, is it the late game? It's probably the late game. Robert Johnson, what happened? Last I talked to you, you wish you could afford. I'd rather have you here not buying. You guys know that than hanging out and just having a good time. You know, like it's not a prerequisite. You don't have to be here and buy. We're not gonna shoo you off. Never here. But I thought you were doing well, like with all the quarters. But I know how it is, man. Things change in a. Hey, thank you, Daryl. Change like in an instant. 4 hours only, right, Lenny? I know. It's like some people 4 hours. It's like 4 hours around here. 4 hours. I don't think I've ever done anything that was only 4 hours on as far as YouTube. Candy's World. It's like Candy. Hello, Mama. How are you? Christopher Gain. Cowboys is the late game. Thank you. Well, work has been. Oh, the trucking. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, hang in there, Robert, and I'll add you to my prayers, man, at nighttime. I have 40 I could spin. Treasure Troll says, right on. And then I have outside, I don't remember everybody exactly, but the ones that know you have stuff coming, because when I took my little hiatus, there was 5 things I needed to ship still. they'll be shipped with all this auction stuff tomorrow or the next day. So if you have, some of you already have a bag full of goodies out there right now. And Blues Coins, what's going on, Blues? Good to see you. And Phil, how are you, Phil? Mr. Bella's dad. Fire Cajun, any 50Ds? Maybe. I got stuff here. We're gonna run and gun on this tonight. And then I got some special things too, of course. But 50D, I think I do have one floating around. You need 1,013 of them probably, huh? We'll try to get that 13th one. Fire Cajun's cornering the market on 50Ds, everybody. Might have gave it away. Right on, Michael. Okay, if I missed a comment, you guys, you just gotta bear with me because it's hard to do all this and keep up with the chat. So, is there anybody that wants to volunteer as a moderator to help out until mods? I'm sure some of my mods will be popping in eventually. And then with that said, remember, you're gonna have to be around for 4 hours, but I'll take any help I can get, to be honest. And then tonight, because it's kind of special that I'm back and right now, Michael Mullins. And now, when you're volunteering to do this, I'm assuming that you guys all know etiquette. It's real important that the mods know the etiquette. So all you got to be ready to do is put up the PayPal occasionally, periodically, remind people. You know, like I think everybody here is pretty versed in coin auctions now on here. How come I already have a Lemonhead sticker? Because you have been here and you have won an auction, probably. Clinton S., what's going on? Okay, now I gotta remember how to do this. And Chef, I accidentally put one on you, but I'm gonna leave it because you've been with me for a long time. But don't feel obligated to stick around. I mean, know you like if you got stuff to do, but just don't be surprised if you got a blue hammer. All right, this thing is moving fast. I'm trying to. Yeah, I put PayPal on the screen. God darn it! Slow down. There we go. Okay. And then we got Phil. Dad and daughter, how are you? Never got a sticker. Well, you will get one. The email, my PayPal email, that's my personal email. If you've never been to one of these auctions, all I need from you is correspondence right now. Send me an email so I can contact you. I have your contact info. That's all we ask for anyone to bid. Anybody wants a sticker that doesn't win an auction, you don't necessarily have to win an auction. It's just everybody tonight who does get an auction is getting minimum sticker. If there's leftovers, if somebody wants one, you can ahead right now send me your shipping info, and if there's extras, I'll flip the dime to put a stamp. Don't worry about it, and I'll send you one out in an envelope. I got no problem doing that. Just in return, you know, say kind things about Lemonhead Penny when you're talking coin. He was always out. Yeah, just that little time. I just got a big old batch right before I took my hiatus, Treasure. So you'll get one. Just again. And I don't have my regular setup, everybody, so I need everybody to act like this is your first auction at here. What that means is I need everybody to send your shipping info, or when you pay with the PayPal, you need to put the shipping in there, in the notes or wherever it prompts you, because that way I'll have it and I have a record of it and it will correspond with who bought what. If your name is different than your handle, Chef Capone Jr.'s chef's first name could be Duke. So I need you to say something to that effect. The people who know I know, you know, like just everybody use your better judgment. All right, I'm going slow. I'm catching up on the chat. All right, Michael, you're young. I'm going to give you a mod, and I need you to use it wisely, because I'll take it from you as soon as I give it to you if you don't, okay? But I got a feeling you will, brother. You're a good young dude. Set a good example for the other young men on this website. I mean on YouTube. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Clinton. Yeah, no numbers. Bill 457 spoke about it. Once we get in, auction starts. It's not going to stop. We're just going to continue to put coin on the block. So if you're going to, and I encourage you to shoot the breeze in the chat. That's what it's about, is to enjoy this. Just try to be mindful that the hard numbers typed in the chat, they could be misconstrued as bids. So please, that would be considered hard number. Did that work? Those are hard numbers, right? You're gonna have to spell your numbers out, folks. I use Mullins for mine. Awesome. John Wolf, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Cool. I know you won't, Michael. I appreciate you, kid. You always kept. Thank you. Great example. You guys just try to be mindful. That's all I ask. Cool, cool, cool. And Clinton, I mean, God, you guys have been doing auctions for a while, so no expectations, but I'm going to give you a hammer, okay? So that way, whenever you feel like jumping in like you just did right there, I appreciate it, sir. Ken Peavy, what's happening, Ken? Yeah, I know, I've been being lazy, man. Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, you're right. Back to work, man. Good to see you, dude. Mr. Jeff Dunn, can you get out of an item you're bidding on and get back in? Yeah, that's a good question. Regular auction etiquette is you can get out. You type the word out. That's just being good manners to the people who are also participating. That's all that is. But as far as it comes to auction, until the hammer drops, anybody can bid anytime they want, whatever they want. So, and then, but that's a good time to interject. But just remember, you guys, we're all adults, and I mean, really, this is a hobby. Enjoy it, and be responsible, you know, with your spending. I hate to find out that somebody, because I've had it happen a few times with some younger men. They got excited, they came to it new, and they spent too much and put themselves in a bad spot. So please, nobody, be responsible. Yeah, Ken, until I get, life's kind of upside down right now. Until I get a place of my own, I'm kind of, you know, staying with family and don't have a permanent address. Until that happens, I can't really say Tuesday, Sunday, so I'm just going to play it like I did when I started. I hope it's not going to take 2 years to get to the good this time. The second time around should be quicker. All right. Okay, so now any questions pertaining to auction for me? Now's the time to shoot. You got good credit with me, Fire Cajun. John Smith, good to see you. You are one that I remember. I got a big old bag of coin for you. So you say when, excuse me, and we ship. Because I remember the circumstances. You were, it's been sitting there a long time. God bless you. Coin Collector, how are you, youngster? Good to see you, kid. I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Okay, shipping is, I don't make money on shipping, guys. I don't mark shipping up. So I got a shipping scale for the U.S. mail, which is what I use, and you pay just accordingly. So what that means is I do use flat rates. So if it eclipses the 15 ounces and goes to the flat rate small, medium, large, that's what I have access to. That's what I use. I think it's superior to everything. So you're looking at $3.50 all the way to $7.50. I've only had a few customers who buy enough that it actually goes into, and they know, you know who you are. I think we're all pretty much familiar with the shipping by now. But yeah, if you were looking for a free, I wish I could, not right now, but we're gonna mix stuff in through the next coming months. We'll have fun with it, and I'm gonna pay it back. I always try to. There she is. There's my Amy. Good to see you, Mama. So that's the deal with the shipping. So we covered shipping. what you need in order to bid, you just need to send me an email. Email's on the screen. And any other questions, please, yeah, PayPal, when you do pay at PayPal, goods and services only, so we can keep good records and do this. We're always trying to do it ethically and on the up and up, so that helps me. And I don't think I missed anything else. ACS, how are you, buddy? I'm good. Thanks for asking, brother. Yes, you can, Daryl. That's no problem. That is no problem. You're working. Oh, right on. Cool. Okay, so I don't see any other questions, I believe. And all right, so from here on out, if I see something like, oh, hold on, I missed one. I might have missed one. I might have missed a few, you guys, so you just have to bear with me. And really, if there's any questions that a mod thinks that they could answer, please feel free, because that'll free me up. Miss Paula Bloom, how are you, Mama? If you pay late, add extra 5 to total. No, I've never had a late fee. We're not that big. We're small. Lemonhead Pennies is grassroots from the dirt floor up. We're not charging late fees right now. Just all I ask is that you respectfully let me know what's going on. That's all, man. We'll work with you. I know how it is. Penny Queen, how are you, Mama? Good to see you. Good to see all you guys, man. Do I have to be dressed for the auction? No, that is not a prerequisite. So I'm gonna say, feel free, man. Like, I hate wearing clothes myself, but I think it's the law somewhere. If you're on YouTube, you gotta have clothes on. All right, cool. All right, so you might get some deals tonight. I didn't have the time to properly do like I used to, like really under a microscope, no pun intended, micromanage, you know, so it's because I'm just grateful, and I wouldn't have all this coin if it weren't for you guys anyways. So I'm gonna go off of rough memory. I roughly know what I paid for most things, and we got some books in case we need, microscope, scale, and my beautiful gavel. So I think that's the only other thing. The ones that have never been here, going once, going twice, I silently count in my head, roughly 20 seconds. That's for any discrepancy between us. Everybody right now, go up to the top left of your chat and select live chat. Put your chat on live. That's all I know as far as making it as good as you can make it, because everybody's connection is different. So my screen, which is right here in front of me, the chat, it takes precedent over yours or anybody's. When I say sold, whoever has the highest amount on my screen, which may differ from yours at time, but that 20 seconds really is, it's worked for us for over a year. So that was a good beta test. So that's how we do that, okay? Is there a certain mod who you want to call the bidding? You know what? You guys, if you want a manual, type it in there while I'm saying it verbal, because I kind of like that part. I have no problem with that. But again, let me say sold, because I just right now, until, like, I'm not opposed to it. It's too much right now. And we're already X amount of minutes in to where I'll work those things out later down the road. We're on a time frame. We only got 4 hours, and I'm curious how this is going to go. Because 4 hours before was 4 hours before we got into the first coin most of the time. Oh God, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I volunteer. Only for you, Amy. Okay. All right. So no questions, right? We're going to get into it. Lincoln's here. Lincoln takes the lead. Lincoln's senior. Hammer, guys. On everybody that has a hammer, please follow Lincoln's lead. All right. So I never want to see mods button heads in Lemonhead penny auction. That would be that'd be no bueno. So you guys learn from the best. That man like invented mod. All right. All right. So I think we're ready. Let's open it up with a BU roll, an uncirculated roll. I can't wait till I have enough time to do all this ahead of time, photos, etc. And my hands, there we go. Okay, so the enders, they're toned. It's 1973 roll. So this is a BU roll, uncirculated, of 1973, and the enders have some spotting, but odds are when you get in a few coins back, you're gonna get good looking coin. And you never know, there could be coin in there that's I've gotten into rolls like that I went, ugh, the endos look nasty, and then ended up catching rainbow, beautiful rainbow, but I'm not promising that. All right, we're gonna start $1, $1. This is a 1973 uncirculated roll, and we're gonna start the bidding at $1. And I'm keeping track. I'm gonna try something new. We got a buck from Treasure Troll, 1973. Roll, sent. Oh, increments, dollar increments. Up to $100. If we eclipse 100, they go to 5. Then the increments on the bidding are $5 increments. Over anything over 100. Looking for 2. Do we got 2 from anyone? Just off memory, we do a lot of rolls here. I'd say a 73 roll, BU roll. It's probably like in a $3-4 range. We got 2 from North Carolina, kitty fishing. What's happening, kitty fishing? Looking for 3. We need 3. Thank you, Treasure. Treasure said he's out. That saves a lot of time. All right, fair warning. We got a bid of 2. We're looking for 3. BU roll, 1973 Lincoln cents. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Kitty fishing for 2. So Kitty, I think you just popped in. I don't have my regular computer. I don't have all the info that I've acquired through the last few years. So I need everybody to act like this is the first auction when you, as far as wins, and email your info, shipping info, or make sure, please make sure you put it in the PayPal and that it's done correctly, because it'll expedite things so that we get all you guys shipped out. All right, so cool. And then we've got a table. I'm just gonna go by trust my notes, and then I don't have to do. We're trying to get away from wasted paper, man. I'm trying to make my carbon footprint better. I think that's a good thing. All right. All right. So next we got a quarter for you quarter fans, and this is a 1877 seeded quarter. Hold on a little bit to the identicals. Full date. Still got lines in the shield, but it's got some damage, some rubbing, but it's got nice separation on the rim. from the stars. Still see lines in her, even in the hair a little bit. So it's a circulated, probably in a good. Alright. Here's the reverse. The reverse is not, I think the reverse is great looking. Do the rim. Separation between the rim and the tops of the letters keeps it, it's just on the verge. And a touch, I mean, like tomato, tomato, about good. I think it's a solid good. Alright, we started on this one at $20 for the 1877 seated quarter. Oh, if I don't call out a mint, then just assume that it's Philadelphia with no mint mark on the coin. I didn't see a mint mark. Yeah, the mint mark would have been underneath the bottom of the bird. Right there. And so this is Philadelphia. Coin Junkie, what's going on? Hey Jason, what's going on? You got feathers on right side wing, but no letters in motto. I could see an E myself right there. We got 20 from silver nitrate, looking for 21. And then in the shield, the horizontal lines, vertical. You got some, it's a solid good. From 1877, that's an old quarter. It's in good shape for an old quarter. But wish I had one that was like Mint State 65. That would be awesome. Mr. Hoagie, how are you, sir? King's Coins, good to see you. Shipping is the same as it always was, $3.50 starting all the way up to whatever the weight is. We don't mark up shipping, so I use flat rates, which could be $7.50, I think $14, because we have a good range of stuff, so it could get into the bigger ones. But yeah, you're just going to pay what I pay, and that's all at the United States Post Office is what I use, and I even use their scale. So that's the shipping terms. All right, do we hear 21? No one? Fair warning, going once. Your hairs? What hairs? Going twice. And we have a bid, 21 King's Coins, looking for 22. I was on just about 18, I think, or 17. So last second bids that are in that final call, roughly 30 seconds, you guys. It's still final call. So people that were in the bid, get it in sooner than later. Well, we're at 21, looking for 22. All right, here we go. Fair warning, going once. Thank you, silver nitrate, going twice. Sold. Mr. King's Coins for 21. Congratulations, sir. Don't forget, everybody, don't forget your auction etiquette. We congratulate each other here, and it feels nice to be, nice to each other. So I like seeing that. And we do give away. I don't advertise them, but everybody that makes it here pretty much knows we do pretty good giveaways here. Alright, King's Coins. Awesome. And that was for 21. Cool. And then for you late people that got in here late, everybody wins tonight gets a sticker. So you'll be getting the Lemonhead penny. Good looking. I must say that's pretty good. I designed that. That's not bad. Not bad for a not sticker designer. I gotta apologize about not having all my regular normal supplies, you guys. So instead of like unplasticized flips, there's some of the coin is already in, but some of you might be receiving it. I'll make sure they're packed good, but your coin might come to you in bag. All right, so you just have to next auction we'll get back to our regular. Okay. All right. Badger, how are you? Good to see you, sir. All right. Now this, I love. I'm just going to show you quickly. This is a Balboa proof. All right. This is the original envelope that it came in. And then this is the card that goes inside the envelope. They only minted 10,081. That's it, 10,081. They struck these at the San Francisco Mint, and this is 1972. So Republic of Panama, which is the Balboas, are what their coins are. And this is the paper holder I wanted you guys to see. Don't take my word for it. San Francisco, but that mintage, that's what caught my eye. And I know there's some Balboa collectors in the community. 10,081, pretty cool number. This is a 90% silver coin also. So it's a big old honking Balboa proof in cellophane that's stapled onto a card. And it's got the same information on the back side. I gotta twist my scope quickly. I'm trying to hold it up off the ground so it doesn't bang. Alright, when you start the bid on it at 20 also. Probably should have put that closer. We'll remember next time. Alright. Yeah, 72 proof. We got 20 for Mr. Treasure Troll. Yeah, awesome mintage. Awesome mintage. Let's back this thing up and see if we can get a better view. And I wonder if the light's good enough that we don't need the light. There you can see the proof, the mirrored fields and the frosty device. And Fire Cajun John Smith, I see you. Fire Cajun 21. John Smith says 21. Fire Cajun 22. Treasure Troll, thank you, is out. Bradley Heights, what's happening, my brother? Okay, so where it stands right now, we got Fire with 22. Looking for 23. And that's on the 1972 proof in Republic of Panama, Balboa. John Smith with 23. He just beat you in there, Ed. Good to see you, Mr. Nikolai. I see Fire Cajun with 24. And as soon as I'm done writing down Balboa, '72 Balboa proof, we're gonna start calling this one. All right, we're ready to add a name and an amount. Thank you, John Smith. We got Ed in there at 25. We have a high bid of 25. Thank you, Fire Cajun. Fire Cajun's out. And I think that was all the players. But regardless, we're just shaving time. We're just gonna run them as the time we run them. All right. So I used to warn you guys a lot and give you lots of heads up. And it's gonna get more and more tighter and better. It'll be better. So here we go. Last chance. Final call. We have a high bid of 26. Oh, I'm sorry, 25, looking for 26. Thank you, Michael Mullins. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations, Ed Nikolai, I believe. Ed for 25. Right on. Congrats, Ed. For 25. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Twisted Racing. Yep, we got you. Awesome. Cool. Everybody's using their manners. Doesn't get any better, man. Okay, so got a nickel. What year nickel is this? We're gonna take it out. I think it said 43. I think this is an uncirculated mint state war nickel. Well, I think it is. We're gonna use a piece of paper too. $1943 Jefferson nickel in mint state. But it does have toning, a darker toning on the rim. So looking at it from the front, that's the way it looks. It's not very noticeable on the front and back when you look at it straight on. So like if this was in a Dansko, and I believe that's where these came from, was an album that toned a punching, an old school punching album that toned the rims. So this is a Denver mint. And then we'll zoom in on the steps real quick. And we'll let you get a gander, sweet gander. Oh, it looks pretty nice. Okay, so like this is one of those ones where I got to go off of memory. I don't know. It hasn't been scrutinized for any kind of anomalies, etc., errors, varieties. So I'm going to start, I think a fair price on this would be $5 to start. So I'm looking for an opening bid on this 43 Denver Jefferson War nickel. Man, with some really nice steps. Odds, we got 5 from Treasure Trolls. Just beat you in there. All is one now. All is one now. What's going on? All is art, my brother. What's happening? We got 10 from All is one now. Can you focus camera a bit? Yes, sir. Let me get down a little closer and we'll even get even. Thank you, Treasure Trolls. Treasure Trolls is out. That autofocus kicked in right there. That's good. Nice strike. A little older die, but overall, I mean, look at that thing. Beautiful. 43 Denver. All right, here we go. We are at 10, looking for 11. And we're going to write it down, and when I'm done, we're going to run it. All right, so we got the 1943 Denver Jefferson. In mint state. Going once, fair warning. Going twice. Sold. Who was that, mods? I know it was 10, I believe. Who got that? All is one now? All is one for 10. Congratulations, all is one, man. You're gonna fall in love with this nickel. I love nickels. And good to see you, man. All right. Got a few foreign coins. I'm sorry I forgot to type it in. Lemonhead, how are you? I'm good, man. Thank you for asking, David. I hope you're well too. And don't worry about it. I'm just getting back, so we're getting back into the payment. Getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, I tried to go out in the sun at least 5 minutes a day because I was a little vitamin D, I think it is, vitamin D deficient. So I sit out for 5 minutes on front, back, just not because of vanity, just because I literally need it for energy. But thank you for noticing, man. A lot of people have been saying that. It's nice to hear. So thank you. All right, you guys. So right here, this is Peru. This is a dinero. It's a half dinero. All right. This is silver, and it's 913 is content. And it's gorgeous. This is the size of, let me show you, it's like American coin. That half dime, this is a half dime. It's slightly bigger, right? And I think the half dimes are our smallest coin. So this half dinero is just a little bit smaller. That's a familiar. Is that a lady with the shield? She got a knit cap on top of something? Huh. Some history stuff going on there? I don't know. I bet it'd be fun to look it up. 1913, you guys. Alright, $5 is starting bid on this. Lima, Neros, Fino, Horn, Llama. I'm not really versed into all the foreign stuff yet, but I'm getting there. We got 5 from Treasure Trolls. Looking for 6. Hey, David Carlisle, good to see you too, dude. All of you guys, all of you. It's good to be back too. We got 6 from Daryl USA, looking for 7, you guys. 1913, half, narrow. It's Peru. Will the halftime be up? Yeah, but we'll take a break. We'll call it a smoke break, vape break, restroom break, etc. About halfway. When we come back from break, we'll do a giveaway. That one, I'm not really sure, so I want to make sure I look it up just to be fair to myself. Not the memory of prices of what those kind of coins go for. I'm not savvy, so the potential for taking too big a hit. These are selling on eBay for 14. Oh, you're talking about the half, the Peru coin? Right on. Yeah, so damn, $5 starting price. That's pretty good. It's Lemonhead penny. That's how we do it here. We try to be fair, you guys. Now we're at 7 with Treasure Troll. We're looking for a bid at 8. All right, I'm written down. Fair warning. Okay, going once. Going twice. Sold. 7. Treasure Trolls. Congrats, man. Good deal there. Treasure Trolls. Michigan 4-7. All right. Yeah, I like the silver, the small, the really, these coins, they're hard to work on. Your eye gets fatigued, but I don't know, the tedious. I'm so impressed that with, like, you know, that man has gotten far enough to make something so beautiful, so small. It's like, it's just crazy to me. Crazy. All right. Yeah. Now, Michael Mullins is telling you to refresh. And when you do, make sure, like he says there, go back to the top left of your chat box, because by default, it's going to put it on the other. It will take it off of live chat. So every time you do refresh, which you want to do periodically, especially when you're bidding on stuff, you want to also remember getting the habit of going back and putting it back on live chat. All right, so this is a Japanese coin we got coming up next. All right, and this is a 10 sen. So it's got 13 on the date. And I think that's just like art. Looks like it's got some clashing, but it could be dirt. I'm not sure. These are some coins that I've had for a while, never got a chance to process. So you guys, if there's something there, something you know better than me, then it's cherry pick. It's part of it. It's kind of like, it's the encouragement. The cherry pick is the encouragement to do the work, the research, the getting versed in these coins. Anyhow, we got to start in on this at $3. This is a 1913. It's from 1913. And again, Japan, 10 sen. Hey, Detector S, how are you? And All Is One Now was in there first, Daryl, with 3. So we have a bid of 3. Looking for 4. This is the Japanese 10 sen. All right. I like this a lot better. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. All right, we have 4 from Daryl. We have 5 from All Is One. Daryl comes back with 6. All Is One answers with 7. Looking at 7. And Phil's saying you guys are like $1 over, $1.50. So reasonable, very reasonable. Smart choice. Daryl's out. Thank you, Daryl. So All Is One, we got All Is One high with 7. Looking for 8. All right, fair warning to all. Going once. Going twice. Sold. No, not silver. All Is One, congrats. All Is One now. You're very welcome, man. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. All right. Let's go here. All right. I like this. This tests my memory. Phil pulling the trigger, finding out the market, and me seeing how good my memory is on how versed, you know, like and 2 months. 2 months changed a few coins that I did look up. You'd be surprised. Some things move fast and some don't. So it's like always do your homework. Always do your homework. So we got this here, right? Dime. All right. This is a capped bust dime. I haven't had time to mess with varieties on it, but it looks like there's clashing. Like this is an overdate, maybe, or not an overdate, but if you see there by the 0 on the 10, I don't think that's post-mint damage. And these are known to have a lot of clashing, etc. Just losing the rim, but separation between the letters, except here on the left. So, like a strong about good, even with the damage on the reverse, and a solid good on the front. Okay? And you're supposed to take the obverse grade. So this is a 1832 cap bust dime. And it's a net grade. So how about 15? We start at 15. And I'm curious where I'm at on that one. Looking for 15. And Daryl USA just beat you Alden, and we got Alden Davis with 16. And welcome, Alden Davis. Mr. Rich Cali 21's here. What's happening, Rich? We got 17 for Mr. Daryl USA. $14 to $20. So yeah, 15. I was right in there. So my memory's not failing me. That's really impressive to me because I thought it would be horrible. We got 19 for Daryl USA. On 1832. And this is a capped bust dime. This is a 90% silver. And we're at 19 with Daryl. And as soon as I'm done writing down the description, we're going to call it. We're going to call it. So start getting familiar with this format. I'm liking this format. Okay? Again, 1832, cap bust. Silver dime. Cap. Okay, here we go. Fair warning. Thank you, Alden. Alden's out. Appreciate you, sir. John Smith also is out. Thank you, John. All right, so we have a high bid of 19, looking for 20, going once, going twice. Sold. Daryl USA, congrats, man. For 19, good price. I love these. Cap bust everything. Like cap bust dime, $20 bill all day, man. Put you backwards. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Awesome. Andrew O'Neill, how are you, man? Good to see you, bro. You're very welcome, Daryl, and thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We're mixing it up. Should we get into a good one? This is one of the ones I showed last night that I wasn't able to show properly, so we're gonna look at it. I do have notes. I did have this one done, so the market, it could be plus or minus. I'm not gonna recheck the market right away, but this is a victory nickel. All right, the nicest one I've ever ever brought. This is an 1883. And look how faint the 3 is. I don't see any damage around it. The denticles don't even look like they've been touched. I don't know why it was so soft struck there, because look at the first flower, the detail in the flower. So I don't know. I'm not very versed in the victory nickels. Okay, so this is first year, 1883. It's either cent or no cent, right? So the variety we have is the no cents. So this is the first one for first year, because these were counterfeited and they were gold dipped and passed off as gold pieces because there was a coin that was similar in size, etc. So the government added the word cents to the back. So there's some out there that will have the word cents and some that don't. But pretty good looking. Rivendell Coins, how are you, my buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see all you guys. But it's like as I'm bumping into people I haven't seen in a while, I get really excited. So you guys have to forgive me if I get all like excited. What's happening, man? Okay. Yeah, so I graded this at 64. Mint State 64. So maybe help me out, and if Phil, if you can check what they're going for on, I think you probably use Newest Media too, because what I have in my notes is that this is an $84 victory nickel. Okay, eBay is 42 to 60. That's current. The filters I use is a 30-day auction. So whatever the auctions are for the last 30 days. And if there's more, of course, if there's only 1 or 2, that's not an auction history. Then the filter can be expanded to 6 months. But yeah, but if there's lots of them, which you can still get these, and in this condition. So I'll say we're going to jump in the middle of that, and I would take a $50 bill as an opening bid, right in the middle of market. It's almost exactly $20 difference. So yeah, $50, $2 plus side. I think that's fair. I think that's a damn good price, and I think this thing is gorgeous. And Alden Davis with 50, looking for 51. Melissa, how are you, Miss Hoover's gorgeous and coin? I say that right? We got a bid of 50, looking for 51. Is that a cut? Or, let's see. Let me switch post-it because it's sticky and it keeps getting stuck. It's hard to tell. It looks like a cut. It could be a little rub. That's hard to see. You can't see it with the naked eye. With a microscope. Now, it's good. I'm glad that I went back to look at this and scrutinize it. You have to remember, we're using a microscope under many times magnification. So grading, not only is it subjective, grading is done professionally. They don't go past 10 times. They only get up to that around the 10 times area when you're speaking to error and variety. It's different companies have different rules, but typically you're looking at about 6 to like 8 times magnification, which we're past. Hey, that's Bradley Height. I think, God, I'm gonna feel like a fool. I think it might be the first one that I've gotten, because I just got monetized before I took off on my hiatus. So thank you, man. But I have a memory that I know like a few you had done it one night right before I left. But like, yeah. But this is my new start fresh. So I appreciate you, man. All right, anyone? I say there's either. Oh yeah, these are $75, $80 is what you're looking at. So $50. I think you're getting it for what I got it for, if not better. Not to try to guilt you. Nobody. Don't do that. Don't think that. Just like I said, pay it forward. Say good things about me out there in the world. That's all I ask for. All right, here we go. We're going to call final call. Fair warning to all. We got a bid of 50 and we're looking for 51. Okay? Yeah, it is pretty. It's the nicest one I ever had, Mike. Going once. Going twice. And 55 I see. I just saw it before I thought. So Ed, your last second bidder. We're still in last call. We're looking for 56. But we're still in final call, which means about 30 seconds roughly, you guys. So that gives you enough time for the other high bidder to contemplate if he's coming back at him or not. Alden says yes, 56. What says you, Ed? We're looking for 57. We have it. Looking for 58. Here we go. We have a bid of 57, looking for 58. Last chance. Sold. Thank you, Alden, too. Ed, congrats, Ed. 57 for Ed Nikolai, my buddy. Goodbye, man. Awesome. I need a quick squirt. Trying to get rid of these kidney stones. When it rains, it pours, you know. I've been drinking so much water, but I think it's been helping me heal too. Putting so much water through me. And Hoogie, cranberry juice is in there. I'll be getting some pretty soon. It's in the fridge. King and Queen Stacking, how are you? Good to be seen. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and don't forget, everyone, there's my brother from another mother, Mr. Hidden Numismatist, excuse me. What's up, Hidden? How are you, man? I need to know when. Just click on the bell. I'm not sticking to the Tuesday, Thursday, because I'm just getting my life back in order. I don't even have a residence yet, dude, so I can't stick to those days. I don't want to say I'm going to do something and not do it because it's my own pet peeve. So yeah, but it's coming soon, dude. The ball's like rolling and everything's just dominoes falling one in after another, and it's just blessing upon blessing upon blessing, man. It's just a miracle that I'm here, and that's what it is. It just really is. How long you been live? Like an hour or two maybe, or an hour and a half? Oh, that's a good question because we do have a time frame. I'm only doing 4. I should set an alarm on the phone. 4:30, we're still good. We're going to be here till, 7:30. So 7:30 on the West Coast time is when skedaddles, because I have to. I want to have this cleaned up. This is my family's dining room. I don't want them walking into this a mess. So I'm giving myself enough time to have it cleaned up. 65 minutes. Yeah, right on. Hour and a half, roughly. Cool. Amy's home. Right on, right on. Water is essential. Yeah. Water, air. How long you been live? And it's good to see you, Hidden. And Becca. and Mike Badger, and everybody. I feel like I was away from home for a little while, and now I'm back. All right, here we go. Next up, and because I don't know, but I think there might be an anomaly on this. This is a peace dollar in PCGS holder, but it's a rattler, which gives it a premium. It's a green label. Alright, so these back in the day, nobody was scrutinizing for errors and varieties. So I try to get them every time I find them, come across them, because I've had very good luck with them. And so we're just going to give you a glance at the coin. And this is a Mint State 64. Clean holder, very immaculate holder. Alright, and then here's your number, your PCGS number to type in. You calling me an error? Hidden. 1922. Like I said again, PCGS slab. Rattler, green holder, green label. Here's the reverse. That dark green with gold, and that gold leaf. I don't think it's gold leaf necessarily, but it's gold sticker. But these are good looking. I like the green ones. I like the green shipping that went with them too. I got one or two. Okay. You got a rough price on these, Phil? Possibly? Now I know that you could count those lines underneath the one. There should be 3. We got 3. There's a few I know by heart. Those islands down there, those mountains. Sometimes there's 3 of them. There's 2 on this. I think 2 is what it's supposed to be. I could be wrong. And then there you go. 42 to 48. So I'm going to call it a high of 78. Yeah, it's probably because they spotted an anomaly or a doubling or whatever it be, and they were willing to pay the 78. So I'm going to just say, how about we start on the low side at 42. 42, and you're bidding on the 1922 peace dollar. This is 90% silver peace dollar in the old green Rattler PCGS. And we got 42 from Chef. He just beat you in there, Alden. And I'm gonna get a bag right now for this. You guys know how anal I am about putting the slabs in bags. 43 from Hidden. We got Hidden High with 43. And 44 for Mr. Alden, looking for 45. And we have it for Mr. Nikolai, looking for 46. And we have it for Mr. John Smith, looking for 47. And we'll stall that at 46. No one for 47. Thank you, Alden. Alden's out. Everybody's thinking, everybody's quiet. Lights didn't really help on that. Alright. Once I write it down, we're running it. So this is the 9th block. We got 1922 PCGS MS64 peace dollar. Alright, fair warning. And we have 50. We got Chef High with 50. Fair warning. Get him in now, guys. Going once. Going twice. And we got a last second bid of 51, about 8 seconds to spare. Okay, looking for 52 again. Last second bids. We're still in last call, and 30 seconds is what I'm roughly counting off. So get him in, get him in. It's still, thank you, Chef. Chef is out. Ed Nikolai also has conceded his bid, Hidden also. Okay, here we go. Last chance. We got a bid of 51. Looking for 52. Anybody 52? Going, gone. Sold. Mr. John Smith, congrats, brother. John Smith, 51. Awesome. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Phil, but I've been doing it for over a year, and 20 seconds it's never been a problem. It's always covered. If everybody does what we suggest here, as far as refreshing often and the live chat, then it usually typically comes down to people forget to do that, and I can't be the one to remind them always. If you want to win, you got to work for it here, you know. So it's like, and like all I can do is bring great coin at a great price. The rest of it, you guys are all grown-ups. You're on your own. But yeah, but we do take that into consideration. Good point. So it's like, that's the silent count. One going once, going twice. It's always 20 seconds. I give a little extra when it's a late second bid because that's a tactic. It's a shock thing. It's like people, I'm not giving everything away. But yeah, but I do take that into consideration. Thank you. Thanks for letting everyone. Silver spot went up. Oh, cool. Yeah, it went up a little since I was gone. It was like down to the 14, 15s, and like now it's like it's hit over 18 while it was gone. That's a good comeback. Nice rally. Chiba John, what's going on, my buddy? Good to see you, brother. All right, guys, we're gonna get into the next one, right? And this is a special roll. I like these. You guys know I'm a penny guy. I can't help myself. And this is in Bank of America wrapper. This is a original bank wrap roll. These are Wheaties. These are 1955 S's. This is a whole original bank wrap roll. All right. Just showing you the paper. Look at the telephone number. I love that. 31Y. That's so cool. All right. Again, so we got an original bank wrap. Bank of America paper. All right. The enders are toned. And we can start to bid on it at, how about at 21? We start to bid at $21. I think these go pretty crazy too, if I'm remembering correctly, because I've done quite a bit of roll. 22 to 34, yeah. So 21. Dang, I only missed it by a buck. That's good memory right there. 30, we got 30 right out the gate. Mr. Alden Davis, and Mr. Alden Davis is a fine connoisseur of original bank wrapped everything, you guys. Trying to get this camera to focus. All right, we have to set this down 1 second. Yeah, it's stuck again. I hate these cheap microscopes. I'll tell you, first thing I'm doing when I get a few dollars ahead is I'm buying an expensive microscope. I'm not playing around no more. It's the goals I've set is to do this as good as I can do it. So I apologize for the delays. We got a bid of 32 from Rudy. What's up, Rudy? And 33 from Mr. Alden Davis. Yeah, I came and spin this Chinese dial. Got it, but for the price you can't beat it really, but it's not very professional. There you go. 55S. Alright, we got Rudy at 35. We got Mr. Alden with a $5 jump at 40. We got a fight on our hands. Rightly so, in my opinion. Levi, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Thank you, sir. And 42. Rudy comes back with 42. Alden comes back with 45. We're at 47, Mr. Alfaro. Good, man. That's good to hear. 50. Alden Davis with 50. And thank you, Hidden. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, I'm writing down. We got 1955S. Alright, OBW stands for Original Bank Wrap. And this is cents. Alright, Wheaties. It's down there. Yeah, one fetched 158. That's what I was saying. My memory was that the 55S rolls, they're premium roll. Getting them in original bank wrap, it's like I go out looking for them all the time for you guys. So I can't help myself. My mama is a what? What'd you say about my mom? I miss my mom. I didn't write a number down yet, but it's going. We're keeping the same format. We're keeping everything fair, baby. Yeah, it's a Wheatie roll. Original bank wrap. Bank of America. All right. Last chance. Going once. Going twice. 1955 San Francisco S Mint. And sold. $50 bill. Who's getting this thing? There's a triple punch mint mark for the 55S, and Rivendell Coins and Antiquities is telling us. So that's he's saying that's the big one to look for in this year, the anomaly that you're going for to give you the big premium. Thank you very much too, Rivendell. Where are we at? Alden, congrats Alden Davis for 50. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put this in a bag right now too. And then the mods who were planning on staying, if you could help me remember, maybe 15 minutes before, give me a heads up. So we're looking at 4:37, 5:30, 6:37. Oh, we still got a lot of time. All right, but yeah, but if you're in here, I got a feeling some of you are staying that long, rocking with us, and I appreciate the heck out of all you guys. Okay. All right. Because I know I got coins right now at $50 selling. I want to keep some of the lower end stuff because that's where we started, grassroots, you know, floor up. So this is 2017 Denver bank wrap roll of cents, and we're looking for $1 to start. 2017 Denver. So for you Philly, for you back east people, they have a hard time getting the Denver stuff. Kingpin, how are you? Just Spitfire, good to see you, Mama. You can't stay, it's all right. It's always good to see you. I'm happy to have you when I have you. And Michael Mullins says $1. We got 2 from Bella. Mr. Phil's in for 2. String and Sons roll. And these are tight wrapped, original bank wrap, 2017 Denver. All right. Hawaiian. Lady Whiskey, how are you? How are you? Alright, cool. So we're writing it down. 2017. Denver. OBW. Cents. Last chance. Fair warning. Going once. Looking for 3. Going twice. Sold. $2 to Mr. Phil, I believe. Bella's dad. Congrats, Bella's dad. Bag, straight to the bag. Anybody got the late game? Does late game start yet? The Cowboys playing? I thought I had it on here, but it must have changed. The game, the Patriots game. Who won the Patriots game? All right, we're up to speed. 12. Here we go. All right, we got, this is an 1857. O. Right, this is in a net good. Seated half dime. Here's the reverse. Now net good means it has, net is like details grade. Alright? There's your mint mark. New England Patriots, yeah man, I still don't know who's going to beat them. I mean there's a lot of good teams out there right now, Chef. I mean really, they're just, they could keep win, they could just win it all until he quits. It's not ever going to happen. We're looking for an opening bid on this at $12, you guys. Again, this is an 1857 half dime. This is a seated half dime. And Daryl USA with 12. Looking for 13. And he just beat you in there, Alden. We got 13 from Hidden. He just beat you, Bradley. Don't forget to refresh, you guys, and put it back on live chat. Keep it on live chat and refresh. 14 from Daryl. Looking for 15. And King's Coins jumps in with 15. Thank you, Alden. Alden's out. Mr. Hidden has conceded. Thank you, Hidden. Bradley's out. Thank you, Bradley. Appreciate that. And Daryl also. So that expedites it. It just makes it go so much smoother and easier when everybody uses their auction etiquette, and I appreciate it. I want to thank you guys. Right on. So yeah, you just stayed right in there at fair. Okay, so I'm writing it down. 1857. Oh, and that's a half dime. All right, here we go. Last chance. Going once. Fair warning. Going twice. Sold. Kings? I think it's Kings. Good question. Why don't they just call it a nickel? I don't know. I think it might have to do with just the way people spoke maybe in 1857. Maybe nickel wasn't a popular term, but that's a very good question. That's common sense to me, Chef. King's Coins. Congrats, King's Coins. $15. Good price, good price. All right. All right, in the original wrapping. All right, original envelope. We got the 1959 proof set. So this is the government packaging, and it's got all its innards, original innards that came with it. The two pieces of cardboard that you sandwiched it in, and then it's got its green, your U.S. proof coin, etc. has been carefully inspected before release. If there should appear what may seem a defect on or scratch on the coin, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene coating cellophane in which they are encased. People mistake the creases in the plastic for damage on the coins. I've done that too. So we tell you this to save both unnecessary correspondence. They're saying don't send it back. That's all this is. It's a really nice way of saying you bought it, don't send it back. But this one is good looking coin. So you got the Benjamin Franklin $50, and this is all 90% silver. Likewise with the quarter. And the dime. Love these Roosevelt dimes. Alright. Look at this nickel. That's a good looking nickel. And then, last but not not sure. 59. First year memorial too for the penny. They switched from the wheat to the memorial. Nice looking steps. So good looking coin. And this, I don't get them that nice all the time, to be totally honest. I've looked at these a few times. I'm not saying anything more than I need for this. We need to start it at 25. And 24 to 32, we're on the low side. So I think that's more than fair. Looking for 25. Opening bid. And that's on the 1959 proof set. And I'm going to repackage it right now the way it's supposed to. And I'm going to put it in a big plastic bag. And then it'll ship to you that way too. And Mr. Chef with 25, Mr. Ed Nikolai with 26. Mr. Syracuse Dave, good to see you with 27. That's not his handle, it's just Syracuse Dave, but good to see you. And 30 from Mr. Chef. $31 for Mr. Nikolai. Looking for 32. Put this in a bag, then we're going to run it. You got it, Jib and John. We'll be here for a few hours. Hey, good to see you too, brother. I hope you guys are all doing well, man. 31. All right, here we go. Fair warning, last chance. You got a bid at 31, looking for 32. Going once. Going twice. And we have 32. So 30 seconds, you guys. We got Chef in there with 32. Thank you, King Coins. Thank you very much, man. We got Ed with 33. Still last chance. So 33, looking for 34. Turning this down the other way. There we go. All right, 33. Thank you, Chef. Chef's conceded. So here we go. Fair warning. Looking for 34. Fair warning. Last chance. Sold. Ed Nikolai, congrats. 33. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, it's a good looking proof set. Very good looking proof set. Yeah, this is a good looking coin. I'm going to go back to a little bit of foreign, alright? And what we have here is, this is the silver. The silver content is 80%, so 0.800, right? So 80%. This is the size of a $50, like an American $50. Alright, hold on. And I'm going to raise up to get you guys a better view. And Debbie, how are you, Mama? Good to see you, Debbie. Thank you. It's good to be seen. This is a mint state coin. This is a shilling, a 25 shilling. And I know the luster isn't coming through right now. It's the light on the microscope. It's very, very beautiful. It has a lot of luster, very shiny. I'm cartwheeling it right now. You can see the edge lettering. Here's the obverse. Alright, this is a 1948. Got a few marks there on his cheek, right between the ear, which is really too bad. I'd probably put it down to mint state like 60. Maybe a high oak. With the reverse is gorgeous. It's really in hand is a very good looking coin. Where we at? Where did I just put its holder? All right, yeah, I need to start this at 14, guys. This is a 25 shilling, 80% silver. Like I said, it's the size of an American $50. And we got 15 from Mr. Alden Davis. Looking for 16. All the European crests. Those are country. I think those are countries. All the different countries' crests. Excuse me, crests. More water. Okay, I see 16 from Daryl right before all is won. So Daryl's high was 16, looking for 17. Any Italian? I didn't have time to dig through, but as we're going, I'll try to pull some out for you, Chef. No, we haven't done break yet. Oh, break time over for you. Thank you for stopping in, Penny Queen, and I'll talk to you, Mama. When I get settled, I'll give you a phone call. Appreciate you. All is one with 17, looking for 18. All right, so Hidden says these are the previous Austrian crests, historical crests. Thank you. Awesome. Daryl's out. Thank you, Daryl. 1970. I think it's no. What are you talking about? It's got a date on it. 1948.
Oh, baby.
Hello.
Wow, all of them, huh? Come on, you want to go out?
No, no Indian head pennies. My family's home early. I thought they were coming a little later. So we're probably going to wrap this up sooner than what we had said. Okay, so we're going to write it down now. Where we at? All is one. His high was 17. All right, 1948. Showing. All right, final warning. Fair warning, guys. Last chance. Going once, twice, sold. Who we give it to? Michael.
Katie.
It's all right. Who got that? Mods? All is one? All is one now. Congrats, man. And for 17. Awesome. $70. There you go. You said 80 or 70? So this has got to be like a commemorative. I'm not really versed in it, but 1948 is big on underneath the bust. Then you got 1970, so it's probably a commemorative for whatever happened in 48. So thank you, Michael Mullins. And I missed that. So I had said it wrong, the date. If there's a problem, email, no problem, and it'll go back up. So who won it? All is one. If you're still okay with it, give me a little yes or no in the chat. You still here, buddy? All right, we'll just put it off to the side for a little bit. All right, and I got them down. I'll put an asterisk next to it. All right, we're good. Okay. Hey, Starbuck Jeff, how you doing, man? $1870. So it was the centennial of his birthday. Nice. 100 years. Nice. Thank you, Rivendell. Rivendell, when it comes to foreign coin, man, that's the guy to go to. On that one, 7. Now that's in mint state? Huh. Because I did price that one. Hey, Uncle Mike, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. I'm just trying to get up some dough. Oh. So you're live. This is live.
Oh.
Yeah. I just like giving you a heads up. But I'm gonna end it here in just a few minutes. All right, we got Canadian large cent. All right. 1896. In really nice condition too. 1896. This is Victoria. Canadian large cent. We can start this one at 5. Looking for a bid of 5.
Is Todd around?
Yeah, he was. He was out in the room.
Oh.
And we have 5 from Hidden, looking for 6. We got 6 from John Smith, looking for 7. And we have 7 from Bradley Height, good try Hidden. Looking for 8. We got Alden Davis, okay, 7. We have Bradley Height still with 7. And 8 from John Smith, looking for 9. Make sure you guys refresh live chat. Thank you, Hidden. Hidden's out. John Smith high. Alden's out also. He's conceded his bid. We got Ed Nikolai with 9. Looking for 10. All right. Here we go. Always fall for the orientation being different than our coin. 1896. Large cent. We got a bid of 10 from John Smith. Bradley Heights out. Thank you, Bradley. We got Ed Nikolai right back at you with 11. Looking for 12. Fair warning. Here we go. Going once. Going twice. And we have 12 from John Smith looking for 13. And we have it from Ed Nikolai looking for 14. Again, 30 seconds is all we pad it by. It's still final call. So get it in, get it in. We got 14. Mr. John Smith pulls the trigger. What says you, Mr. Ed Nikolai? We're looking for 15. Thank you, Ed. Ed's out. Fair warning. Last chance, you guys. Going once, twice. Sold. John Smith, congratulations, John. For 14. Awesome. Alright, you guys, we're going to do the giveaway right now, okay? And as a big thank you for coming out, you know, me being back, we're going to give the seated dime, the 1858 away. The half dime. This is a 1858 seated half dime in really good condition. This is a really nice coin. It's not a $2, $5 coin. This is 90% silver. See the condition of it. Make sure you guys blast Lemonhead Penny out there, okay? That's all I ask for in return, is that you guys give your honest opinion of what we do here. Alright? There's no entrance, there's no fee. This is all sponsored by Lemonhead Penny for all the powers that be at YouTube. If you look in the description, it has all the legalities down there, so I encourage you to read it. But all that's needed from you is your participation, that you be here. So the free giveaway is a true free giveaway. And whoever wins, all you must do is email me. The email is on the screen, your shipping address and your shipping info, wherever you want it shipped. That's none of my business. Once you win it, it is yours. And we do this old school. I'm going to write down a number, 1 through 50. Then you guys are going to guess when I prompt you. So I'm going to get it ready. When you see the word start, then start guessing. Any guesses prior to that will not count. When I ask you to stop, would you please stop, because it takes a little bit to go back and check. But the word start is a benchmark. That way we know where we started and stopped. Okay. think we might have lost the battery on this right now. Okay, well if it doesn't work when I hit enter, then we'll do a verbal start, and that'll be just as good. I'll pay very good attention. Okay, so I'm gonna write my number down right now, and we're gonna blind your camera real quick so you can't see me do it. Right? And again, 1 through 50. That's all you're doing. First one to get what I write down is gonna be the winner. Now hold on. There, you shouldn't be able to see me, my live, you can't, so cool. Alright, I got my number written down. Hold on. Alright, you guys, get ready. Yeah, it died. Perfect timing. Alright, go ahead and feel free to guess.
Hello, puppy. Wow, take it easy. Hey, yeah, that's it. Go. Come here.
Alright, we got it. You can stop. One of the mods can double check me. I got Starbucks Jeff with 33.
Come on up here, kid. Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
33.
What a big guy. Oh, take it easy, kid. Here, come on. Wait a minute.
Thank you, Rivendell. Thank you, Bella. So I think it's Starbucks, but double check me, mods. Confirmed. Thank you, Amy. So congrats, Starbucks Jeff in coins. Make sure you send me your address, and you just in the email just state, hey, I won the giveaway on the September 29th, and then we'll send it out to you. And congrats, man. Very cool. Right on. No problem, Alvin. I will. And we're wrapping up early tonight. I'll be back on again this week, but like I said, you guys, we don't have a set schedule yet, so just all you have to do is click the bell when you subscribe, and every time I go on, you get a notification. You can set it to email notification or any, everybody I'm sure knows how to do their settings, and everything will be shipped tomorrow, so you just gotta trust in the U.S. mail. But we got the shipping down pretty well. I've always had nothing but compliments on my shipping, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I might be on later on my phone or something. So, coin chat. We'll be on later. We'll do some chatting, talking coin. Maybe some Arab variety stuff. Hey, thank you, Rivendell. Appreciate that. All of you, really. And for all the new mods, Youngster, Youngblood Michael Mullins, good job, kid. You did a great job. Thank you for the volunteering. Appreciate all you mods, because we can't do this without you guys, without volunteers. And that's like, you guys don't get enough credit. You're welcome, Starbuck. When you get it, you're gonna love it, dude. half dimes. Who don't like seated half dimes that are over 150 years old? It's like that's Americana right there, man. Thank you, Daryl. You take care too. It was good to see all you guys. It's good to be seen. I'm glad I'm back, and thank you for coming out, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and hit the bell if you could. Tell a friend. All right. So we'll see you guys later. We'll see you soon. All right. You guys all have a good evening. Good night.